Do you want to build a snowman? No, because it's spring outside, all the snow melted. Whoop! My allergies will start soon though. I've had caffeine. Okay. What? I'm going to discuss how to act at a party when you don't really know anybody there. If you're an awkward human being like me, and when I say awkward, I don't mean, quirky, I'm Zoe Deschanel. She's all, so I'm like, if you're awkward like me, parties, first of all, don't happen often. And if they do, you're like, oh, not really. This is not my scene. So here's my list of things to do at a party when you're an awkward human being like this guy. Number 1. Ooh, numbers. Okay. As soon as you get there, this always happens. As soon as you get there, you have one friend you know who you came with. Your friend just like, oh, hey, and then goes and you're like, so where should we go first? I'm alone. I think the first thing you should do is maybe go find the drinks. That's what usually, and if you're underage, go find the orange pop. Orange pop may give you the same state of fun as alcohol. Do you remember being a child and having all this sugar and being like, woo, let's do some bowling? And if you're like, not my scene, go find the biggest crowd of people. Maybe they're playing a game of some sort. I'm not talking like marbles. Drunk marbles. Who do I talk to about this? I'm talking like beer pong. Ugh, beer pong. Ugh. But if there's a lot of people around, go ahead, because no one's gonna be like, look at that awkward person in that huge crowd of people. They're gonna be like, look at that huge crowd of people. And then after like a 5-10 minutes, you're like, okay, now I'm gonna go find my friend. Now it doesn't look like you're super clingy, and chances are your friend's talking to somebody. So be like, and fun fact, it's okay to interrupt people at parties. Maybe not like, or if you're like at a stupid ball, nobody. That's who. So go and be like, oh hey, it's me again. Fancy meeting you here. If your friend's talking to someone, be like, oh hey, my name is Mo. Bam, you already know somebody else at the party. Oh, what? I am an expert. Eventually, there'll be a point in the night where I'm like, this music sucks. It's just beats. Are you thinking of the vegetable too? So I go find the iPod. Every song will be the same. It'll be like, party music, beats. There'll be one good song, guaranteed, on that playlist. You find it and you play it. And it's usually something like Spice Girls Wannabe. So you click that and everyone's like, who put on this fantastic music? And you're like, guys, it was me. And they'll be like, woo! Okay, but let's talk about alcohol. Straight up, this is a general rule of life. Don't drink too much, because you don't want to be that person. Don't be that person who throws up, because this is how it's gonna go down. There's always that person who's throwing up in the toilet with the door open. Thank you for that. Stinks. And they'll be like, oh, I ruined the party. Everybody hates me. I ruined it. And then the friend will be like, you didn't ruin anything. Oh, are you okay? Oh, do you want me to get water? Oh, let me brush your hair. Spoiler alert, you did ruin the party. Thanks. God. Dancing. Woo! Okay. The great thing about dancing is if you're super good, you go on the dance, if there's no one on the dance floor, you're like, and people will be like, who is that girl who's dancing so well, and probably took years of hip hop as well as ballet, tap, and a little bit of jazz at the beginning. But if you're super bad at dancing, you're like, whoop! People will be like, you're so funny, you're doing it to be funny. You're like, yeah, I'm hilarious. Number 6, because this is a numbered list, you can make fun for yourself. What I like to do in these situations is, if my friend's busy, I go up to anyone who's just like being casual and I introduce myself, not with my name. So I go around at parties and I introduce myself. My name's Bialik, I have a PhD in neurobiology. But they're so drunk, you know what they do right away? They don't even question it. They go, whoa, that's so cool. And I'm like, yeah, I'm 20, it's pretty impressive. Just go up to people and start talking about sci-fi. Just do it, just do it. So I go up to anyone who's drunk and I'm like, did you watch the 50th anniversary special of Doctor Who? Meh. I actually kind of liked it, but I am actually kind of skeptical about Capaldi's 12th Doctor. because, well, I was at first anyway, but now I'm kind of like, he might do a good job. But I didn't really think the relationship between him and Clara would be too good, but it's actually pretty decent. Do you like the Daleks? I have a little baby one right here. Just keep it in my pocket. Just keep it in my little pocket, Doctor Who. And then when it's kind of the end of the night, one great thing to do is whoever your one friend is that's there, go have a life chat real quick. Friend's like, I love you. You're a great friend. And then you can be like, I know, let's jet. I am exhausted. It is way past 9 p.m. I like to leave places early. Why? So I can go home and watch Doctor Who. Oh my god, I'm a unicorn. I'm a unidollar. So that's how you have to party. That's some great tips that you should follow immediately. Go find a party. Just show up to someone's house and be like, party's here. Just remember one thing. You don't need alcohol and drugs back. You can get high on life. Then why does everybody drink coffee? Exactly. Brought you there. You are stripey, going on stripey. There's a pocket for my drugs.